a really interesting topic that has beset the media industries throughout their histories. I don't know if there were any female executive producers working in the industry in those years. I know that later Diane English came along, Marcy Carsey came along and did and do wonderful work. I think it's a tough business for everybody. I think there's a lot of gender bias that was in it then, and I think there still is. I think the breakthrough point for everybody is the writing staff. And I think there are more women writers now. I think there are more shows that demand a women's perspective. On the other side, for African Americans, Latinos, I think the problem is still there. I think we see shows with more diverse casts. Sometimes they're clearly token members. In other times they are the primary, and I think that's wonderful. And what we see is that the shows don't have to be about white male dominant figures. I think there is still in the industry for network and probably for some basic cable the sense that audiences will not tune in to black characters or shows about black characters. I'm a huge fan of the Starz show Survivor's Remorse, which is about a black family that is the central character is a very successful basketball player. It's comical, it's profane, it's beautifully acted. It's on Starz. I don't know how many people have access to the channel or how many people see it. Well, let me go back. I mean, this is the same problem I faced in the 1960s. You know, race is the great fault in the foundation of America, and it pervades every aspect of our lives. Austin, progressive, wonderful, exciting city, badly segregated, gentrification, moving into black and Latino neighborhoods, pricing people out of their own homes, breaking up communities. And obviously the recent election turned in a huge measure on issues of race. To think that they would not show up in the media industries, our mainstream media industries, is silly. To think that good people can't change everything is true. Do they try hard enough? No. So issues of diversity, and I don't even, you know, even the term, it's too soft. I mean, these are racial issues that we have not come to terms with, and they won't go away. They're not going to go away. They have to be dealt with, case by case, instance by instance, but they should also be dealt with on the policy level. I mean, there's, you know, I see these little programs where the networks or the studios hold a contest for new writers. Wonderful gesture, but there are more African American and Latino writers in Los Angeles who don't have work. You don't need to worry about, you do need to worry about a new contest to bring new voices in, but there are people there who could be hired. You should get to them.